Wrestlemaina, and we're here on our last show of W2K25, and it's ending off at Wrestlemania, the biggest show of them all, and kicking off the show for the Undisputed Championship. The number one contender Roman Reigns versus the champion Oba Femi.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Undisputed Universal Championship. It's time to acknowledge the OTC. A man who held the WWE Universal title for a record-obliterating
As the challenger, the tribal chief that headed the table here. The OTC, Roman Reigns, a 3-time world champion. Roman Reigns recently just beating John Moxley and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam to get his shot here tonight at WrestleMania against Oba Femi. Could Roman Reigns become a 4-time world champion and defeat the champion Oba here tonight to go on to 2K26 as the undisputed champion? Or will he lose in the main event, in the biggest stage of them all, against the ruler? So we're going to find out here tonight.
Intimidation. A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one. But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
As for the undisputed world champion, Oba Femi is facing the OTC here tonight in his second title defense already. The Wheeler recently defeating Carlito. Then watched backstage as Roman Reigns became his number one contender. As Oba said backstage, he's going to walk in to the new era as champion and defeat one of the top stars, the top dogs of WMA, and the name of Roman Reigns. As he said once, he's going to get added unto the people he beat list. Could Oba defeat Roman Reigns for this undisputed championship? Or will Roman Reigns capture the title, as it's all on the line here tonight?
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns. And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the undisputed Universal Champion, Oba Femi.
As Femi looking at that title, could be his last time holding it. But at least one thing he could say as he walks at WrestleMania as champion, bet on this all on the line, could Femi walk out as champion? Or will Roman Reigns capture the title here at WrestleMania as they stare each other down and the bell rings? And Roman already with a submission hold trying to end the match real quick. And Femi just stuck. But no, the champion's going to fight back. Showing that it's going to take more than that. It's just powering Roman over. Slamming him down. And now Roman tried to go for a clothesline, but Femi hits his first. And Femi with an elbow drop to the chest. And another one. And a third. But Roman just hitting Femi with that gut punch to the stomach. Now sending Femi to the corner. But no, Femi is gonna get out of it. And now picking Roman over. And just slamming him on his knee. And that elbow drop. That's what Femi looking to do now. What is his next move? Taking Roman to the ropes. And now that shoulder attack, just taking Roman off his feet to retain the title. No, Roman kicking out at one. Femi didn't appreciate that, but so did. But Roman's going to keep fighting back. That's Femi going to do as well. And hitting Roman with that clothesline. And now off the ropes. And that elbow drop. As it's the first match of WrestleMania. It's already starting off with two biggest superstars, two banger of a man, two beastie of the men. The name of Oba Femi and Roman Reigns. Roman just got sat down by Femi. As Femi looking to grab something under the ring. A kendo stick. He's smashing Roman with it. Just beating on Roman with the kendo stick. And just breaking the kendo stick on the Roman Reigns' face. Now picking Roman up. And now it's just tossing him on the broken pieces of the kendo stick into the cover. Two. Reigns just kicking out. It's Femi looking to close it. Looking to hit the fall from grace. And it connects to the OTC. Could Femi retain? No. Femi not done. What he looking to do now? From Roman to the ropes. And I just muscle and I just picking him up and slamming him down. Femi with a bat now. He needs anything to take down Roman. But a big boot by Roman. Yeah. I'm trying to grab Femi. Femi getting out of that hold of Reigns. And so does Roman. Roman taking Femi to the ropes. Try to hit the spear, but no, Femi connects with that DDT, just reversing it just in time. As Femi climbing to the top and missing that elbow drop by Reigns. As Reigns taking Femi to the ropes and taking him onto the outside. Now just punching Oba down. As Reigns is not done with him as he gets in the ring. And climbing to the top. Femi trying to take down Roman. But Roman missing that top rope move. As Femi looking to take advantage of that. And one more fall for Wrestlemaina. No! Reigns reversing it just in time. Holy. As he tries to put Oba to the corner, but Oba's not going to let that happen. As Oba taking him to the ropes, and just bam with that big spine buster. And a stomp to the arm of Reigns, and an elbow to the back as the champion just dominating to the challenger. And now Femi with a bat in hand. Just putting the bat down, saying he doesn't need no weapons. And Roman's just gonna keep on fighting. As now Roman with that knee to the face of Femi. Now hitting that DDT on the outside of Femi. And just tossing him to the other side. What is Roman looking to do now? And a spear! He finally hits it to win the title. No! Kick out at 2. Femi. Now Roman with that submission hold, looking to top him out. Saying that if he can't pin him, might as well submit him. But no, Femi just getting out of that submission hold. And now just tossing Reigns under to that ring post. Holy, that showing no mercy. As now, what is he looking to grab under the ring? A sledgehammer. Beating on Roman with that sledgy. Into the cover to pin Reigns. And retain. No. And Femi just pissed off as he muscling up Roman, picking him up and tossing him to the other side of the ring. Picking him by his head, now just throwing him. As Femi climbing to the very top and hitting that double axe handle to the back and to the cover to retain his title. No, Roman still in this fight, still kicking out. As Femi looking to turn that down with the fall from grace. This gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. As Femi defeats Roman to walk into the new era as the undisputed champion.
Undisputed Universal Champion, Oba.
As Oba his first WrestleMania, as he walked into WrestleMania as champion and walked out as the undisputed champion. Congratulations to Femi, showing the world that no one can stop him. Holy moly. And now we have this four-way tornado tag for the undisputed championship, for undisputed tag team championships. We have the NXT tag team champions, the Street Profits, the the former undisputed tag team champions, the Awesome Truth, and the champions, the undisputed world tag team champions, Judgment Day, and representing the Wyatt family, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. As the bell rings, and all four teams just going crazy on one another. Like there's a lot of action in this match. Montez tried to look in the pin Truth, but Truth just kicking out. Who's walking out with the undisputed tag team titles? As the Awesome Truth regain what stairs.
The team of The Miz and
As the Awesome Truth are the brand new undisputed tag team champions, becoming a two-time winning at Wrestlemania. Congratulations, as another tag team title ring will begin in a new era. What a good 4-way tornado tag team match. And now a one-on-one match between the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Seth freaking Rollins. As Cody Rhodes coming out with the NXT champion Kenny Omega and the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Bullet Club.
The following
And
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
as the Bullet Club been on fire recently, as Kenny Omega became the NXT champion, and AJ Styles became the new leader of the Bullet Club. And now Cody Rhodes is facing Seth freaking Rollins in a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. And here comes the visionary, the revolutionary, the drip god, Seth freaking Rollins.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
As Seth Rollins, even though he lost triple threat match between Roman Reigns and Jon Moxley, that did not let him stop him from being booked at WrestleMania, as he's facing a guy that he never faced ever in, in the name of Cody Rhodes. Good Rollins will become the odds because AJ Styles can't make a ringside. Good Rollins still beats Cody Rhodes. Oh, he remained on a losing streak. Last time we seen Rollins at Mania, he lost. But now, this time, he's facing Cody Rhodes. As Rollins hitting a sling blade on the ropes, following up with the moonsault. Try to hit that knee, but no. Rhodes hitting that running bulldog. And now Rollins just fighting back, turning Rhodes over with that rushing leg sweep. And now Rhodes just reversing it. Rollins gets off the ring and gets right back in there. Throws with them punches. And that vertebra breaker on the dome of Rollins. Rollins hitting that kick onto the chest of Rhodes. And missing that knee once again. Scott with that burning punch. And now Rhodes on the middle rope. What is he looking to do? And that middle rope drop kick as it connects. And now, even beating down Rollins as Styles just took off the turnbuckle. Now into the cover on two. To win the match, no, Rollins was kicking out. As known, combos by Rhodes. And now just slamming down Rollins onto the side. As he hits that DDT. As Rhodes is just getting just turning the match over. He tried to hit the pedigree, but no. Rollins reversing it and hitting that clothesline. Off the ropes, Rollins missing that knee once again. And now Rhodes with them punches. And hit that elbow. So I'm getting right back up. Now busted Rollins right open. And I just slamming Rhodes with that back suplex. And they're gonna steal his move with a crossroads to win the match and beat oh no. Smart thinking by Rollins. But now he's looking to top out Cody as Cody's now busted open. And now Rhodes take over submission, but no, Rollins not gonna let that happen. As Rollins just hitting that curb stomp into the cover. As Rhodes kicking out at 2. But now, you just reversing Rollins' move it. Hitting that top rope moonsault. Rollins just rolling out. Rollins with them punches and looking to slam down Cody, but no, Cody just getting out, just reversing and now collecting that super kick to the face of Rhodes and now throwing him into the ring. as Rollins climbing to the top rope. As Cody just getting up. As he missing that double axe handle. And now Cody into that powerbomb submission. As picking up Rollins. And just hitting that snake eyes, slamming him onto that turnbuckle. As he's falling all the way down. As Cody with that knee. As Styles just getting in the ring and now taking off the turnbuckle pad once again. As Rose hitting that elbow drop. As Cody looking to end it now. But no, Rollins just gonna keep fighting back. Sending Cody to the ropes. Another drop kick connects. Another springboard knee, but gets reversed by Rhodes. As Rollins gonna keep on fighting back. And missing that kick. As Rhodes try to hit that springboard, but no. As he's sending Rollins to the ropes. And Rollins gonna keep fighting back. He's been back and forth between one another. As Rollins just get sent into that exposed turnbuckle pad. As Rhodes just throwing down Rollins. As Cody climbing to the top. Uh-oh. For the top rope moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Rollins just kicking out. Now Rhodes. He's looking to do now. Just running out Rollins. Hitting that clothesline. As he's throwing Rollins into that corner. And just slamming him down. This is where Cody looks to end the match. Looking for that top rope. Cody Cutter. But he's not done. No, he's not done. As he connects with that crossroads. 1, 2, 3. As Rhodes beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, the American
As congratulations to Cody Rhodes as he beats Seth Rollins at WrestleMania with the help of Bullet Club. And now we have this fatal 4-way steel cage match for the United States Championship. Jon Moxley, Randy Orton, Sean Troy, and the champion, Finn Balor.
The following is a fatal 4-way steel cage match and is for the United States Championship.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 180 pounds, Sean Troy.
As Sean Troy coming out first. Last time we seen him, he was named Max Ace. But then he had a failed cash in. And then he tried to and then now at WrestleMania, he's no longer Max Ace. He's now Sean Troy. As he looks on to regain his U.S. title. That was the only title that he had that showed showed the people who he truly was. That he was a two-time world champion and a former Money in the Bank winner. But good tonight. Could he regain the U.S. title? All he has to do is beat Finn Balor, Randy Orton, as here comes the Viper.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And now for the 5-time world champion, Randy Orton is really who he say he is. He is the Viper, the alleged apex predator. As him and John Cena are the only two to be the first ever 5-time world champions. As they had their greatest rivalry, which made them have that many title wins. Putting their blood, sweat, and tears for that undisputed championship. And now with Cena on his retirement tour, and Randy still lacing on his boots and still on even after that. But could Randy Orton beat all three opponents to win the U.S. title?
And introducing the
as here comes
Cincinnati, Ohio,
Jon Moxley.
25 pounds, Jon Moxley.
Now, Jon Moxley, even though, like I said with Seth Rollins, he lost the triple threat match that could have got him a shot at the undisputed title at Obafemi, as he saw his brothers Rollins and Roman Reigns losing at WrestleMania. It's all up to Mox. Could he win the U.S. title once again, like as he did in his career, beating Sean Choi? They had their little rivalry going on. But here comes the champion, the only champion now in the Judgment Day, as his boy JD and Finn Balor lost their tag team titles.
The champion,
representing the Prince, Finn Balor.
County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, the United States champion, Finn Balor.
As Balor watched on to his boys losing the tag team titles, but now it's all up to him to show the people who the Judgment Day is really about, as he's walking to WrestleMania as the U.S. champion, and not only defending against one, but not two, but three people in a steel cage match. As at SummerSlam, he brought out his demon persona to beat Damian Priest to win the U.S. title. And now he has his first title defense at WrestleMania. Could he walk out as the U.S. champion? Or will he lose his belt to either Randy Orton, Sean Choi, or Jon Moxley? As it is all for the U.S. Championship, the United States title. That's all 4 men are fighting for, and Finn Balor are fighting to keep. As everyone is ready, as Sean Troy going up their Mox and Balor getting punched by Orton. As the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. As Sean Troy and Randy looking to team up on the champion. And now Mox with full pace hitting Troy with that forearm, and now Randy with that clothesline. And one to the back of the neck, and a stump to the arm. And now Troy with that kick to the chest of Balor. And now Troy and Mox are dominating right now, but now Troy just hitting. But no, Orton just fighting back on everyone. There's now a lot of action going on inside this ring. There's Sean Troy hitting that cut on the Balor. Meanwhile, Mox with them elbows to the back of Orton. Now Finn taking Troy to the corner, now just pinning his elbow to the throat of Sean. And now Mox hitting that suplex into the cover. But no, Sean's gonna break it up. As every man for themselves. And I just slamming down Mox. As Troy and Mox knows what it's like to become a U.S. champion. As Sean Troy, that submission hold on the Randy. Uh-oh. No, Balor just breaking it up. As Orton just throwing Mox into that cage. No, Mox into that cover. One. No, Orton just kicking out. Finn just choking down Sean. As John slamming down Troy. And now Mox off the ropes, hitting that lariat. As Balor looking to escape. But no, Mox is not going to let that happen. As Orton turns him over. Hitting that suplex. And missing that Phoenix Splash. As Balor off the ropes, hitting that neck breaker on Sean. And now they're gonna hit that running double. Look, stone, but no, he's not gonna let that happen. He tried to hit one of his own. Balor taking Sean to the ropes, and no. That's Finn into the cover. That's Randy breaking it up. Reversing whatever Mox is looking to do. As Randy quickly saw just in time of Balor trying to escape. As he just hitting that signature to the Viper. And now looking to hit that 1916, but no. Orange gonna reverse it. As Sean Troy off the ropes, missing that cutter. As everyone trying to make sure Balor doesn't escape into the cover by Sean, but no, Mox just breaking it up. And no, the combos by Sean Troy. That's Orton. We're gonna take Mox to the top of the ropes. That's now what he looking to do. Uh-oh. They're gonna hit that avalanche. RKO. And now try to pin him, but no, Sean Choice. They're gonna let that happen. Suplex connection with the lariat. Into the cover. Balor just breaking it up and hitting Sean with a suplex of his own. And Mox hitting that paradigm shift. Hitting that suplex on Sean Troy. As Randy and Balor breaking up that pinfall. As Mox tries to escape. But Balor's gonna stop him. Mox gonna keep on fighting back. As is now Randy taking Mox down. Randy hitting that elbow to Sean Troy. And that RKO into the cover, but no, Balor not even giving Randy a 1 count as he breaks it up. As he hitting that double foot stomp on the Troy, but no, Mox is breaking it up. Now Sean Troy is fighting back and now hitting that spear on a John Moxley. 1, 2, a Mox kicking out at 2. Meanwhile, Balor hits that double foot stomp on the Randy. As Mox looking to escape, but no, Balor's gonna stop him. As he hits that spear on the Balor. As Mox just taking Troy off the ropes. And not into that submission hold, but no, just breaking it up. As Troy missing that cutter. To the kick of the back of Orton. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. As Sean Troy is your brand new United States champion.
United States champion, Sean Troy.
Oh my goodness, Sean Troy walked in with nothing and walked out as your brand new United States champion at Wrestlemaina. And now we have brother versus brother. Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso in a Hell in a Cell here at WrestleMania. And here comes the former NXT champion.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
As Jey Uso has the whole crowd yeeting. As for the first time, Jey Uso is facing his brother, Jimmy Uso. And yeah, they faced a triple threat match. But this time it's just a one-on-one match. Not just any number one match in a Hell in a Cell. Could Jimmy Uso lose to his brother Jey Uso? As here comes Big Bro Jim.
And his opponent, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
And Jimmy Uso, a former world champion from a hardcore champion, recently been stressed out and felt betrayed by his brother Jey Uso, as Jey Uso won the NXT World Championship without letting Jimmy know. And the national third match, just letting Jimmy getting pinned by Shinsuke. As Jimmy said he had enough, as he challenged Jey to a match at Wrestlemaina. Jey said he wanted to step it. That stuff is all in the cell to make sure no one gets involved. And Jimmy said, yeet, aka yes. As his brother versus brother, Uso versus Uso. Jimmy starting off with some chops, but no, Jey with a big forearm. And I try to grab the wrist of Jimmy, but no, Jimmy just reversing it, hitting that super kick to the back of the neck. Now, for the first time at WrestleMania, then Jey with that super kick. Once again, as Jey said, he felt like Jimmy cost him the NXT title. And he's not going to let that slide. He doesn't care if it's blood. It's Jimmy gets thrown to the ropes and gets caught with that Samoan drop by Jey. It's Jey. What's he calling for now? Grabbing Jimmy and sending him to the ropes. And now just choking Jimmy with the help of the ropes. And Jimmy just taking Jey to the outside. And now, what's he looking to do now? Now, super kick, delivering, and an uppercut follows up. Jimmy hitting that uppercut on the Jey once again. Just not stopping the momentum. It's Jey looking to pick up Jimmy, but no, Jimmy just hitting that DDT. What is Jimmy looking to do now? Sitting down Jey. Now picking him up. And hitting that super kick. Climbing to the middle rope. As now hitting that punch on the Jey. And now Jey then hit that pop-up neck breaker. To the cover, but no, Jimmy kicking out. As now Jay hitting another someone dropping on Jimmy, just reversing it. And now sending Jay to the ropes. Hitting that pop up someone drop, but no Jay. Just reversing it. But now Jimmy getting out of that hold. Now super kick to Jay. And now Jay climbing to the top of the rope. Looks to hit that Uso splash as it connects to the cover to win the match. But no, Jimmy just kicking out. Try to hit the super kick, but no, Jimmy's reversing it. No, throwing down Jay. Jimmy picking up Jay. Hitting Jay with another super kick. As now Jimmy coming to the ropes and hits that Uso splash. Into the cover, but no Jay just kicking out. As Jimmy sending Jay to the outside once again. As Jay hitting that super kick on a Jimmy. And now tries to hit another one. But now Jimmy hitting that super kick. Now Jay just beating him down. Into the cover. Jimmy kicking out. And now missing the lariat. And now Jay into the cover. 1, 2. Jimmy just kicking out. And now Jay hitting another super kick on the Jimmy. And now climbing to the top. And now hitting a second Uso splash into the cover. And Jay defeats Jimmy Uso here tonight.
Here is your winner, main
It's
event, Jay Uso.
congratulations to main event Jay Uso as he just beat his own brother, his own twin brother, Jimmy Uso here tonight. But the question is, what does that mean for the Usos? You're going to find out when the new era starts. And now, speaking of the Usos, the man that beat both of the Usos, Shinsuke Nakamura, getting his Intercontinental Championship title shot against the champion. Check up 5-2.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
As here comes the challenger. As the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, a former world champion, recently beating Jimmy and Jey Uso to earn his shot at the Intercontinental Championship. The champion Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura win the Intercontinental Championship in the first time of his career. As here comes the champion. The Intercontinental Champion, Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu, recently winning the title at SummerSlam, defeating Karrion Kross, beating him twice actually in a non-title match. Then when the title was on the line, showing the people who he was, definitely showing the people who he was in the Royal Rumble, dominating, nearly winning it, but did get eliminated. But then just after that, he did capture the IC title as his first title defense at the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania. That Jacob Fatu defeat Nakamura to walk into the new era as champion. Oh well. His first title defense will be his last title defense against Shinsuke Nakamura, as they're fighting for this prestigious Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura. And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
As Fatu, looking at the title, could be his last time holding it. And now Shinsuke, looking at the title, could be his first time winning it. As the referee lifting the title into the air, showing the millions of what these two wrestlers are fighting for. And Jacob most definitely fighting to keep the bell rings And Jacob hitting that super kick on the Shinsuke. Now following up with that headbutt. And now already dominating on the Shinsuke and started the match. That Shinsuke just hitting some elbows to the stomach of Fatu. Now they're rolling Jacob into the ropes. That leap over. But no, Fatu is not gonna stop. As he's all gas. No brakes with it. As he's throwing Shinsuke on the outside. Adding that senton. And I knee to the back of Nakamura. As Nakamura looking to fight back. Now the kick to his stomach in that knee to the stomach and then the kick to the back, and now picking up Fatu and the Cease to toss him to the other side. The count of 4. Nakamura, that top rope double axe handle. As he kicks up and gets caught with that kick. And now Nakamura looking to send Fatu to that barricade. And now hitting with that knee to the face. Fatu is gonna have that hold. See throwing Shinsuke as he kicks in the ring. The count of 5. Shinsuke with a kick. But now Fatu into that roll up. 1, no, not even a 1 count. As he kicks out. And now hitting that suplex onto Nakamura. That's now. Fatu gonna grab Shinsuke as he grabs him now. Shinsuke getting out of that hole. Not hitting them combos. And that knee to the face. Fatu hitting that super kick to the face. And now, a running kick to Fatu. Now Shinsuke with some elbows to the head of Fatu. And now the King of Strong Style taking Fatu into the corner. You know, a kick. And now Jacob Fatu on the top rope, hitting that top rope cross body. But Shinsuke not gonna let that stop him. You know, a kick to the guts. That's Fatu just crawling to the corner. Nels is gonna keep on fighting back. Setting Shinsuke as he taking Shinsuke out. As Jacob looking to get crazy off the ropes. But no, Shinsuke just reversing it into the cover. On Fatu just kicking out. As he's taking Fatu to the ropes. And no, Fatu just reversing whatever Shinsuke was looking to do. So, Shinsuke and Fatu to the top of the ropes. And that knee to the gut. Holy. Into the cover. 1. No, Fatu still kicking out. No kicks are delivering. Fatu take him to the ropes and I pop up Samoan drop. As he tries to hit that Impaler DDT, Shinsuke just reversing it. Taking Fatu to the ropes. Jacob now Getting reversed by Shinsuke. Jacob reversing Shinsuke's suplex. As Fatu looking to give this a second try. Taking Shinsuke out the ring. And now looking to get crazy once again off the ropes. But no, Shinsuke not gonna let Jacob hit this. As he's asking Fatu to get up off his feet. As now Nakamura hitting that top rope cross body into the cover. But no, Fatu still going to kick out. As he hitting that running elbow. And now taking Fatu. And hitting him with another one. Just spinning down Shinsuke. And now that springboard splash gets missed. Nakamura sending Fatu to the ringside. Fatu just reversing it. As Shinsuke looking to do it again, but hitting a Kinshasa. 1, 2, no. Jacob just kicking out. That Shinsuke not done. The show is Jacob. And now kicks are delivering. And he's gonna try to hit that German suplex. No, Fatu slamming down Nakamura. As Jacob looking to give this a third try. As this time off the ropes. As it connects. I guess third time was the charm. As now Fatu hitting that spear on a Nakamura. And now adding some stomps to the hand of Shinsuke. Asking him to get up. And hitting that springboard clothesline. Like taunt call. Going to the top of the rope. And hitting that Samoan splash. To retain his title. Dude. Nakamura just kicking out. And Jacob had enough. Hitting that Impaler DDT. To retain his title. No. Shinsuke just kicking out. Fatu then had enough into that chop to the back. At the head. Now super kick gets missed. Nakamura picking up Fatu. Taking Fatu to the corner. Fatu reversing it. And just throwing Nakamura. He tries to hit a super kick, but no, Shinsuke just reversing it. Hitting that submission hold. They top off Fatu, but Fatu not tapping out. Shinsuke just letting it go. As Fatu climbing to the top of the rope. That top rope headbutt gets and does not connect. There's Nakamura just hitting that spinning slam into the cover. 2. But Fatu just kicking out. And Nakamura gonna give it a second try, but now using the ropes. 1. No. And our strip gets missed. That's Nakamura. What's he looking to do now? Looking off the turnbuckle pad. As he's looking to hit the Kinshasa. Into the cover to win the title. As we have a brand new Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
As Shinsuke Nakamura is your brand new Intercontinental Champion. Heading on to the new era as champ. And on our main event, the Royal Rumble winner LA Knight challenges the World Heavyweight Champion Eddie Guerrero in a TLC match.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to win.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
For the Royal Rumble winner, the 2026 Royal Rumble winner, LA Knight. As him and Eddie had a huge rivalry going on as it's ending here tonight at Wrestlemaina for the World Heavyweight Championship. Could LA Knight capture his first world title and walk into the new era as the brand new World Heavyweight Champion? All he has to do is beat the reigning defending champion of Eddie Guerrero.
And introducing the champion from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
As for the reigning defending WMA World Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero defends his World Heavyweight title against the man who he's been beefing with, LA Knight, the Royal Rumble winner. As Eddie been a dominant champion so far, defeating people like Braun Strowman, Axiom, and more. As he's walking to WrestleMania in the main event as champion, could he retain his title against Knight, or will he lose it all here tonight? As they both are fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship, Eddie Guerrero and LA Knight. As Knight looking ready than ever, and so is Guerrero as the bell rings. Eddie hitting us that Hurricane Rana, and now just slumping down Knight, and now Guerrero just dominating onto the challenger, and already looking to grab a ladder. Knight throwing him back into the ring. As Knight's not focused on the title right now, just trying to get on the Guerrero and not hitting him with that snake eyes. And now Knight, we're gonna hit that spring, the floor drop kick. And now just putting the knee to the neck of Guerrero. And now picking up Eddie. And I'm slamming him down. As now Knight with a kendo stick in hand. And I was hitting Eddie with the kendo stick. And Eddie hitting that drop kick. As Knight's not done with him just yet. That's Eddie with a chair in hand. And gets hit with the chair. Now beating Knight with the chair. Holy. And now Guerrero is not finished with Knight. Throwing him into the ring. Grabbing that ladder. And placing it in the ring as well. As he looks to pick up the ladder. And setting it up. And Knight with the ladder as well. And I just hitting Guerrero with it. And placing it into the ring. And now Knight with that table.
Just yank it down. Force it. It's so close. If only it was that easy.
As Knight on the top of the rope, and now they're fighting back and forth. And now punches by Knight, and same by Eddie, and Knight, and Eddie, and Knight, and just slamming his face on that ladder, and now just taking him down. As now Guerrero just taking him down. And that foot break as he coming to the middle rope. That's Eddie. As Knight looking to that submission hold. But it's a TLC, so it really doesn't matter if Guerrero taps out, as Eddie just deep into that submission. As Knight is not finished with Eddie. And I give Eddie enough time. Now Eddie's just gonna twist the neck of Knight. Getting in the ring. Now setting up that ladder. As now he just taking Eddie off of that ladder. And now it's using Eddie's own move against him. As Eddie taps out, but it does not matter. As now Knight climbing to the top. Looking to grab that title. As he grabs it. Looks to unhook it. And that's what he does. Knight's done it. As Knight wins the World Heavyweight title in the main event of Wrestlemania.
Here is your winner.
Oh my goodness, I have a brand new world champion. Welcome to the new era. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be seeing you on the new era.